the second video for the same topic, simple and compound interest, and in this we'll be focusing on questions from P2. Let's get started. Simple and compound interest, topic 5 of red spot. Topical: Lily bought a car for 13,500. She paid 36 equal monthly installments. Calculate the amount she paid each month. So 13,500 by 36, that is 375. So she paid 375 per month. George bought a car for 27,000. He borrowed the 27,000 at 15% per year simple interest for 3 years. He repaid the total amount in 36 equal monthly payments. Calculate the amount he paid each month. First of all, he is paying 15% interest. So interest is equals to PRT by 100. Price was 27,000. Rate was 15%. Time was 3 years. Make sure the rate is in years, percentage, and time must be in same units by 100. So interest he had to pay is 27,000 times 15 times 3 divided by 100. So it is 12,150. Now the total amount is 27,000 plus 1 to 150, and the total is now 39,150, and to pay in 36 months 39,150 is equally divided by 36, you get 1087.5. Tina invests some money in an account that earns a simple interest at 3% per year. At the end of 1 year, investment is worth this. How much money did she invest? Okay, invest some money, that is P, simple interest. So I equals PRT over 100. So at the end of the year, the amount is this. So the formula was A equals P plus I, and amount minus interest should be equal to principal, or say amount minus principal is equals to interest. Using this formula, amount is 2781 minus principal, this should be interest, is equals to principal is unknown, rate is 3, and time is per year at the end of 1 year, time is 100. Cross multiply, we get 278100 minus 100p is equals to 3p. Rearrange 278100, this is negative, on the other side it gets added. So price is 278100 by 103. 278100 divided by 103 and the invested amount was 2700, principal amount. On 31st March 2011, Lydia and Simon each had 8,000 in an account. Lydia's money in super saver account and Simon's money in extra saving account. How much money did Lydia have in her account on 31st March 2012? That makes 1 year after the interest had been added. So both have 8,000. We are solving for Lydia. Interest is equals to PRT over 100. Principal amount is 8,000. Rate is For Lydia, it is 3.4 for 1 year by 100. 8,000 times 3.4 divided by 100 is 272. So 272 is the interest amount, and total amount would be 8,000 plus 272. So it is $8272. On 31st March, Lydia transferred this money to an extra saver account. How much money did she have in this account on 31st March 31 after the interest had been added? So I equals PRT over 100. Now this new amount is basically transferred. So the principal becomes 8272 times the new rate is 3.5 in 1 year. Price into 3.5 divided by 100, 289.52. 289.52. So 8272 plus 289.52 sums up to 8561.52. 8561. Simon kept her money for 2 years in an extra saver account which earned simple interest. Simple interest 3.5% per year after all interest had been added. Who had the more money in their account on 31st March and by how much? So I equals PRT over 100. Invested amount was 8,000. A rate is 3.5% flat for 2 years, and her amount would be 8,000 times 3.5 times 2 divided by 100 is 560. So total is 8,560, and clearly this amount is more than this one. So 8,561.52 minus 8,560. So it is by $1.52. And who had the more amount was, what was her name? Lydia. Ada invests $600 in an account that earns a simple interest at the end of 3 years. Principal is given, 3 years given, simple interest. Invested amount is this. Calculate the rate. So I equals PRT over 100. First you need to know the interest. Invested amount is 600. Amount at the end of the year is 681. So 81 is the interest added amount. Principal amount stays as it is. Rate is unknown for 3 years and 100. So 6 3 times is 18. Rate is equals to 81 by 18. 81 by 18, you get 4.5%. Zara borrows 2,500 from a bank to make improvements to her salon. She is charged 4.5% simple interest. Payback in 3 years. Calculate the total Zara has to pay. I equals PRT over 100. Principal amount is 2,500. Rate is 4.5. Time is 3 years. 100. So making use of calculator, 25 into 4.5 times 3. Interest is 337.5. So total amount would be interest plus the principal amount 337.5 plus 2,500. That is 2837.5. Do write your answers in the answer space. Jack opens a bank account paying simple interest. He pays 800. Simple interest leaves it in account for 4 years. At the end of 4 years, he closes the account and receives this. Calculate the percentage rate. Same nature of question. I equals PRT over 100, 800, and this is 920. So 920 minus 800, 120 is the difference, which is the interest. 120 is equals to principal amount times unknown rate times 4 years by 100. 8 4 times is 32. 120 by 32 is equals to the rate. 120 by 32 is 3.75. Jack uses some of the $920 to pay for a holiday and a computer. He saves the remainder. Uses sum of 920 to pay for holiday and computer. He saves the remainder. The money is divided between holiday, computer, and savings in this ratio. Calculate the amount he saves. Savings is third one. So this is actually 7 out of 4 plus 5 plus 7 of 920. So 4, 5, and 7 is 16 times 920. So 7 by 16 of 920 is 402.5. He saves 402.5. George opened an account and invested a sum of money, 4.5% simple interest for 3 years. At the end of 3 years, he closes the account and withdrawing this amount. Calculate the amount George invested. I equals PRT over 100. Amount at the end is invested amount plus interest. So interest would be amount minus principal, and at the end it is 681 is the amount minus the principal. So principal and rate is 4.5%. Time is 3 years by 100. So 68100 minus 100p cross multiplied is equals to 4.5 times 3 is 13.5p. Rearrange, bring this and add it to it. So 113.5 p is equals to 68100. And this is the principal amount. 68100 divided by 113.5, and that was 600. Tim invests 2500 in a bank paying simple interest 2.3% per year for 4 years. And what is the total money? So I equals PRT over 100. Principal amount 2500, rate is 2.3%, time is 4 years, 100. Make use of calculator. 2500 times 2.3 times 4 divided by 100. Interest is 230. So amount would be interest plus principal. 230 plus 2500 plus 230, it is 2730. Sami invests $2,000 in an account paying compound interest. Finally, we have a question for compound interest at a rate of 1.8% per year. Amount total. Calculate the total interest paid to Sami after 3 years. So this is the formula: P1 plus R over 100 par T. Invested amount is 2000. 1 plus the rate is 1.8 by 100 and the time is 3 years. So 2000 times bracket 1 plus 1.8 by 100 bracket closed and raised to the power 3. So this is 2109.955. just carries on. So calculate the interest. Interest is equals to amount minus principal. 2110 minus principal is 2000. So 110 is the interest paid. Larissa takes out a loan. She repays the loan over 1 year at a rate of $54 per month. 1 year, so she must be paying 12 monthly installments. The total she repays is 8% greater than the value of the original loan. Work out the value of original loan. So first we know that she paid 54 installments for 12 months. So 54 into 12 is 648, which is 8% greater. Original was X and it was 100%. New is 648 and it is 8% greater. Cross multiply. 108x is equals to 648 times 100. X is equals to 64800 by 108. And the original amount was 600 of the loan. Another question for compound interest. Anaya has $3,000 to invest in saving account for 3 years. She can choose from the two accounts, account A, account B. She chooses the account that will give her more money at the end of 3 years. Decide which account she chooses and find the amount she will have in her account at the end of 3 years. Okay. Year 1, 3,000 invested, 1.1%. So interest is equals to PRT over 100. Principal amount is 3,000. Rate is 1.1. Time is 1 over 100. And the new amount equals 3,000 into 1.1 into 1 divided by 100. So 33 is interest, which would be added to it, and it will make 3,033 for investing in year 2. So interest is equals to 3,033 into 1.2 into 1 over 100, and the new interest is into 1.2 divided by 100, and the new interest is 36.396. Now we add the previous value and get the new amount at the end of 2 years, which is 3,033 plus 36.396, 3069.396. Last for the third year, 3069.396 times rate is 1.4, year is 1 over 100. 42.97. We add this to the previous amount, and the amount in scheme A after all the interest and totals at the end of 3 years is 3112.36. For account B, which is a fixed rate of compound interest, so A is equals to P1 plus R over 100 times T. So principal amount was 3,001 plus rate is 1.3 by 100 for 3 years. So 3,000 times 1 plus 1.3 by 100 part 3, and it is 3118.53 rounded. So the difference is very clear, 112 and 118 something, that account B pays more. So account is B, and by how much? Difference of 3118.53 and 3112.36. $6.17. Dina owns a clothes shop. Dina is saving to make improvements to her shop. She invests 3,504 per year compound interest. Calculate the value of Dina's investment after 4 years. Give your answers correct to the nearest cent. So amount is equals to principal 1 plus r by 100 par t. Principal amount is 3,500. 1 plus rate is 1.7 100 and for 4 years. So 3,500 times 1 plus 1.7 divided by 100 for 4 years, and it sums up to 3744.14 to nearest cent. So make sure you go up to 2 decimal places. Kamal invested 1,200 in a saving account that pays 1.8 per year compound interest. He left the money for 5 years, invested this. Calculate the amount of money in account at the end of 5 years. A equals P 1 plus R by 100 par T. Invested amount is 1,200 into 1 plus rate is 1.8 over 100 and time is 5. Make use of your machines. T1 plus 1.8 by 100 par 5. So this is 1311.95. So correct to the nearest cent again, and this needs to be rounded 96. 1311.96. Kamal also invested some money in different saving accounts for 5 years. This account paid 2.1% simple interest. At the end of 5 years, there was this much amount in the account. Calculate the amount of money he invested. Simple interest, so I equals PRT over 100. A equals P plus I. A minus P is equals to I. So amount in his account at the end was 828.75 minus principal is equals to principal is unknown, rate is 2.1, here is 5, and we solve for this. Cross multiply. 82875 minus 100p is equals to 2.1 times 5, 10.5p. Bring this 100 and add to it. 110.5p is equals to 82875. Dividing this on the other side. Principal 82875 by 110.5. 82875 divided by 110.5. 750. 750 was the invested amount. Okay, how many questions? Last one more. Tanya invests 8,500 in an account, pays 3.1% compound interest. At the end of 5 years, she takes this from the account and buys new equipment for business. Calculate how much money is left in the account. Amount is equals to principal into 1 plus R by 100 par is T. Principal amount is 8,500. 1 plus a rate was 3.1% and the time is 5. So how much should she have in her account is 1 plus 3.1 by 100 and time is 5 years. She should have 9901.75 and she took away 9,300. So 9901.75 minus 9,300 and she's left with 601.75. If rounded, it is 76. 1.76. Thank you so much. Take care. Hope it helps. Allah Hafiz.